Hello, my name is Bianco. We have great news from Germany. The Bundeswehr, the German military, did select its new sidearm, and it's going to be the CZ P10F. That's for many of us quite a big surprise, but I'm gonna tell some details what is known so far that led into this direction. So like 3, 4, it's maybe more like 5 months ago, the KSK, the special units in Germany, did select the Walther PDP, and we all did think, yeah, the regular military quite likely gonna go either with the Heckler & Koch or the Walther PDP as well. Then we saw the requirements, especially the price. The German military wanted to buy an absolute cheap pistol, so they did, by the price, go in as low as possible, as best as I see. So that's why the CZ quite likely did win. That's why we don't have here a Heckler & Koch on the table or a Walther. Those designs basically did price-wise be out of the competition. So we have a budget currently of 25 million euro. That's what they work on. That apparently gives 62,000 of the P10F, and they wanna have it in the contract that they can upgrade to up to 186,000 of those pistols. This is a replacement for the aging Heckler & Koch USP, or P8 as it is named, and this P10F gonna be named as a P13 pistol for the German military. They always have to change the names a bit, so that is how that is. So it's going to be a P13. Talking about bad luck, but we see. So we had 3 main competitors in that trial there. We had the Glock 17, quite likely Gen 5. That was one. Then we had the ARX Delta 9mm pistol as a second, and then the CZ P10F. The Glock is quite likely the best pistol of all of them. Quite likely price-wise also a bit too high or higher than CZ, so that was out. Too bad. The Glock system is, in my regards, the best military and police pistol that is still on the market, but anyway. Then the ARX Delta pistol that is not on the table here either. I did not buy one yet to test out. It looks pretty good, but either price wise and or quality wise it did fall out. It's a rather small company, and unfortunately that did not work out well either. As we go back to the trials for the special purpose pistol for the KSK, the Kommando Spezialkräfte, they did enter with a special ARX version 2, and they did lose against the Walther PDP. So unfortunately for them, they did try but lost in both trials there. So what would have been the alternative? And what is the positive, what is the negative on the new P13? First we have to see it's a rather big pistol. We have a 19 round magazine, which means the length of the grip is really long. Unlike a Glock 17 with a 17 round magazine, you have quite a longer grip there. We see that here with the 17 magazine and the CZ-F magazine, we have it basically about 12 millimeters longer, and of course 2 rounds more ammunition in it, so it's heavier. Is that needed for a military pistol? That is the good question. If that additional length gonna make it more bulky. If the magazine is out, if the gun is empty, then it's not that much of a problem. It's just polymer. But say for special purpose, for military police, Feldjäger and others, if they want to carry the weapon concealed, the grip is simply too long. In quite likely most cases, there a Glock 19 size would be better. Even a Glock 17 size is pretty on top. Then we have internal questions. We don't know exactly what variation of the P10F gonna be ordered. Say outside with the collar, is it optic ready? Is the sights made out of steel or aluminium like the regular models here on the table? It's at least better than the polymer sights originally from the factory from Glock, but aluminium is not as good as steel. Then there are two versions of the mainspring and the guide rod. The one is in polymer and one is in steel. Hopefully it's going to be the steel one, because they gonna shoot the 9mm NATO, which is a 124 grain full metal jacket bullet at the speed of near or around plus P ammunition here in the USA, so it's a strong ammunition. So yeah, we see how that goes. So the pistol is relative big. Oh, I have to step back 1 point more. We don't know if they have then a threaded barrel, as we see it over here. If that's gonna have a threaded barrel, that will add on the length of the gun as well. So it's not yet clear what kind of variation it's gonna be, but whatever it is, it's going to be relative big and relative heavy. We need to see the CZ P10 system is heavier than the Glock, not by much, but still it's heavier. So yeah, the point is, if you are by the military like I was, and you carry a pistol with you, it should have a certain size and weight limit. As bigger and bolder and bulkier it is, as more problems you have. That's why, say as an example, ICE, the immigration enforcement here in USA, just switched to the Glock 19 Gen 5 with the MOS, with the optics ready version, because this is basically all what you need. You need a more compact gun that is working for shooting at shorter distances, for self-defense, and for be easy to carry it on your body the whole time. As more weight, as more bulk you have, as more trouble you have. So that is a bit the negative side in the selection what they did. Why they did not go with the slightly smaller P10C with a 15 round magazine, basically a Glock 19 size, but again a little bit heavier, is unclear. That is how that is, but many that gonna get the F version gonna for sure feel it's a bit too big and too heavy. On the other side, we have to see those people there in the military who get it. They don't have much experience with other firearms at all, so most they just gonna know this pistol then, and maybe of course the Heckler & Koch P8 that they had before, and this design was even more bulky and clumsy with that big millet slide that they used. So it is how it is. They gonna make the best out of it, I'm sure. Then to the alternatives. What did not compete against the CZ was the Taurus design here. That is designed by an Austrian designer. That could have compete against it too, but for whatever reason that did not enter competition. The price would be in the range, the quality, the design would be all in that range. And what also was not in the competition was the Turkish theyr. That pistol would also have fit the bill. There are different variations of that design. The Canik, another Turkish design, not on the table here, would also have be a possibility. We have to see with the problems between Turkey and Germany. Quite likely it would have be a bit too high to have the Germans adopt a made in Turkey a pistol. Maybe made in Brazil with a Taurus was too much too, who knows. But the Czech Republic is close by, and all in all it's a good pistol. I would say it works. It's not the best pistol, but it's a good pistol, so they should be happy. If we have to look at the situation in Germany currently, basically you can be happy on any real functioning working gun that you get your hands on. The situation in whole Europe is going downhill pretty fast, so I would say if you get the hand on the P10F, then you are already happy and lucky, and you can be really happy how that works. Even if you quite likely don't have a laser or a weapon light that would easy mount on the rail there. Just saying, that is another item that is banned in Germany in most cases, and yeah, it's a dire situation. Anyway, I just wanted to give quick update how that is in Germany, because I find it interesting that they selected the P10F, and so far only the people in Taiwan, the military, got 1,900 pieces. Some pieces did go to Romania. I don't know exactly the number. Of course, the Czech Republic uses the P10 system for the military and police, and in different variation. So we see how that goes. And yeah, that's it for now. As there is an update, as we know more details, what kind of variation it's going to be, I'm going to put up a video as well. So thanks for that.